On the 25th of November 2021, SMA Sekolah Tunas Indonesia celebrated Teachers' Day. It is a day where we would all take a moment to appreciate all the love and support our teachers have given us. Among the activities that we did was appointing SMA students to replace the subject teachers in teaching their respective classes. It was an educative yet fun activity. The students performed wonderfully and everyone had a really great time. The students had also prepared wonderful gifts for their teachers. Each class expresses their love and appreciation in their own unique ways.
No medals were they given, no fortune did they receive.
No records to immortalize them.
But we do know they exist.
The unsung heroes that we call teachers.
The light of hope for all knowledge seekers.
Your sacrifice shall not be in vain.
For we, your student, will always remember.
Even if the world does not know your name.
Happy Teacher's Day, Miss Redno. Happy Teacher's Day, Miss Ulpa.
Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Justus. Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Tri. Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Andrew.
Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Romy. Happy Teacher's Day, Miss Vivi. Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Yuki.
Happy Teacher's Day, Miss Alice. Happy Teacher's Day, Miss Uis. Happy Teacher's Day, Pak Santoso.
Teacher's Day, Miss Cory. Happy Teacher's Day, Love Solea. Teacher's Day, Mr. Rito.
Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Danang. Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Titan. Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Figia.
Happy Teacher's Day, Mr. Echo and friends.
Happy Teachers
Teachers
Day.
Day.
Teachers Day.
Teachers Day.
Hello guys.
Happy Teachers Day, everyone.
Happy Teachers Day to all of my lovely teachers.
Happy Teachers Day to every teacher. We appreciate everything you do.
Before I start anything, I'm just gonna say this. I am nervous. Right now, I am shaking.
What would I do if I were to be a teacher? That's a good question.
The answer to your question is I'd teach about accents because I believe an accent could make us be that more understood as a non-native or native speaker.
If I were a teacher, I will teach editing so students could know about basic editing and how to make their video look more interesting and be more engaging.
If I were a teacher, I'd let my students keep their phones because it's their choice to listen to me or not.
I think I'd mix some of the learning formula my teachers use now and combine them with my own.
If I would become a teacher, I would give them a necessary lesson of the outside world, the humanity and the gruesome and the brutality of us and the beauty of us humans. There's a responsibility of what a student must do, and I, as a teacher, I would give them providing and a privileged lesson about life, as life is more than about school, more than about homework.
Now, if I were a teacher, I would at least help any students that are in need and try to help them with everything they need. Basically, just help them. Hang out with them maybe.
If I were a sport teacher, I would give students work hard, dedicate, and give the best for a student. And I want to motivate and inspire them to be able to achieve their dream.
First, I would make myself familiar with the class in terms of what they like and maybe try to be their friend. Because I think that if I were to be someone close to them, I know what they like, they don't like, and this works out for each student in the class.
If I was a teacher, I would teach some of my students to learn about all the lesson, so it can make students can manage time to all of the lesson that we have.
So if I become a teacher, I want to make interesting thing in my class. For example, I want to make direction with student and something like that. Yeah.
Discussing studies and materials, school materials with them wouldn't be so difficult. If I were to call them out one by one to maybe answer a question or open a discussion, they wouldn't feel so uncomfortable with it.
If I were a teacher, I would give great importance to example recognition.
If I become a teacher, I will be a teacher that students always knows and remember. I will also be a teacher who is funny and easy to make students smile. I will try to keep the students happy and not stress them out because of assignments. Besides that, I will give a lot of free class time, maybe.
Well, sure, every class can be different. You can have a whole class who only likes to play football, and then you have a whole class who likes to watch movies, and another playing video games, and more and more and more. So I'd make it so like I don't make it look forced. Like I'm really trying to force myself to fit in with the class.
If I were a teacher, I will invite students to interact with each other and share opinions, so that there is no awkwardness between teachers and students, but there still has a good manners.
If I were a teacher, I wouldn't give any assignments or projects to my students and make my class as fun as possible, because learning is supposed to be fun, right?
At least set a boundary between a teacher and a friend, just so they don't get too comfortable with you to the point where I'm not here for the studies, I'm here for the teacher. Make sure they're there for both. So yeah, that's the things I'd do if I were to be a teacher.
If I become a teacher, I want to create a tutoring class where the class will have students personally, so that students don't have any difficulties in learning and subject. With the class I create, I hope students get additional free time to create their activities without having to study continuously in negative quotes.
Become a teacher, I would teach my class sculpture and everything they need to know about sculpturing so they can make a masterpiece out of sculpture.
And to the teachers who are teaching me and the other classes now, thank you. I know this is our last year in STI, and I'd say you guys have done an outstanding job at teaching as of lately. Sure, face-to-face would be 3 times better, but even now it's already good enough as it is. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Happy Teachers Day and have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Paving the way for our future generations. We are Sekolah Tunas Indonesia.